Cabana too?
It broke itself under my wing. We saw that the other day with the some other family. Thank you. He's phenomenal.
Wow! Now that's what I call a colorful entrance.
Good morning, everyone. It is our final day here on the Magic. Sad tears. I already don't want to leave. It is our day at sea day, so we are going to do some wine tasting in a little bit. Maybe go see a movie. I don't know. We're going to take it easy. Just enjoy the rest of the ship before we have to leave tomorrow. But first, as you can see, I'm by myself. Brandon is sleeping, getting around, and then I'm going to check out breakfast again at Lumiere's and just kind of see how the ship is this morning. So again, like yesterday, I will just show some highlights from the breakfast instead of vlogging it, but looking forward to it. Let's see if I can get some gluten-free Mickey waffles or pancakes today, and we'll see what we see.
Hello. Again, because Sarah did an intro again.
You were actually up. You were just taking your time.
I do that often, but look, just look.
So today is
our day at sea.
Our day at sea. I didn't even want to say what the other part is. Our final day.
Oh, it's our final day. Yeah, which means packing tonight. We actually already packed a little bit.
We actually did
did a lot of packing already. So we've learned that on some other cruises. On your final day, pack when you first wake up, for us, versus later in the night. So it seems to work a little better.
Yeah, so we're doing that. We have wine tasting soon. Quick debrief from my breakfast because I included some video of that. Your mileage may vary on ships right now with supply issues, so I did not get gluten-free Mickey waffles this morning. I ended up with some frozen Vans waffles, which is fine. I got my Mickey waffle at Apollo, which was amazing, so I'm okay with that. And then I had Eggs Benedict again, and I got the chocolate muffin I had the day before. So it was all very nice and simple and solid and very good.
Okay. And I was asleep.
You were showering.
I was showering, but now we're out on our veranda and we're about to head out of the stateroom.
Yeah, I think we're going to go maybe get some coffee at Cove, and then I guess we're going to get early morning day drunk. Probably not.
we'll wine tasting 11 a.m. But what are you going to do?
It was the only time we
it was wine tasting. It was the only time the wine tasting on our last cruise was really good.
Yeah, and that was
informative and everything.
Yeah, and it's cool because there's a ton of adult beverage seminars. There's bourbon tasting and margaritas, and I'm trying to think of all the different ones. There's a bunch. Champagne. We did champagne on our last cruise. That was really good. So I definitely encourage people, if you like that kind of thing, or even if you're not sure, give it a try.
Yeah, give it a try.
The wine tasting especially, I think, is a really good one.
Yeah. So, you ready?
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Now. Brandon, what had happened?
All right, so we actually ended up for the first time at Cabanas. This should all be safe for me. Sarah's not getting anything, but I got some coffee, some apple juice, some cheese, some bacon, and some cheese scrambled eggs. So I won't be eating all of this. Trust me, I will not be eating all of this. But yeah, look at her. Go. My neck fell over.
While Brandon's taking care of that, I will show the view over here. And the nice thing is, we have a do have quite a few options. It has bacon.
Average.
Disney bacon.
Disney bacon. It's really windy out
It is windy. I don't know what the audio situation is going to look like, but it is kind of windy. But you can see lots of different things. And this is good because we're doing our wine tasting soon.
Yeah.
If you do get drinks here right now, the cast members do have to dispense those for you, so it's not self-serve. But you can get juices and coffee and tea and all the sodas.
Yeah, bacon's okay. Scrambled eggs are good. Cheese is really good. All right, let's try some coffee.
I think it's going to be the Joffrey's. Yeah.
It's hot. Yeah. It's coffee and it's hot. So I'm going to get some stuff in my belly before the wine tasting. All right, so we just got done at Cabanas. By we, I mean me.
How was your breakfast, Brandon?
It was pretty good. Nothing to write home about, but nothing bad at all. Again, it's a buffet style. You can go in there, get as much as you want, as often as you want, well, while they're open.
Right.
And yeah, it was good. It was nice. I needed something in me before we do wine tasting.
Yeah, we got to sit outside. That was actually nice.
Yeah, it was gorgeous out. There's some footage of that, I'm sure, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I was like, maybe I need some more coffee. Jeez.
Yep. All right, so we are going to go prepare for our wine tasting.
Okay.
Well, everybody, I almost wish I would have started recording 3 seconds sooner. You can see I'm back further, Sarah. We were equally up, and I had the camera out. I was about to hit the record button, and my whole chair just collapsed on. So,
Brandon, did you break the promenade chair?
it broke itself under my weight.
I think it's just.
Yeah. So, but oh, I am way back. Hold on. Okay, we're on the promenade deck. We're hanging out.
Promenade deck 4.
Deck 4 is amazing.
It's amazing. These lounges are amazing.
Yep.
Except for when Brandon.
Yeah, I just collapsed in it. So we're gonna stop this. And I'm gonna get back up.
Brandon is upright.
Upright.
He did not collapse and or break the chair.
If we were flying,
just goes down one notch.
If we were flying, we'd say return your tray tables and your chairs to their full and upright positions, and no smoking, and fasten your seatbelts. But no, we're about to leave to go do our wine tasting. We sat and chilled. I'd love to chill here for another 2 hours. But ready for wine tasting?
Fermented dry, usually that means it's 11, 12, 13% alcohol. That's the standard for the dry one. So yeah, a little bit on the darker side, like pink cherries or dark cherries. Why is this important? Well, because when the grapes are not very ripe, they will be kind of like very sour, acidic.
What year is this?
This is 2017. For the Beaujolais is actually kind of older, but this quality of Beaujolais can age much longer. Difficult to say, but this one, Silverado, is aging very, very well.
Tasting done. I want to say something. I'm going to let Sarah do most of the talking. Outstanding, excellent. Mm-hmm. For 2 cruises in a row, if you go back and watch our last cruise videos, and Sarah will link those either in this video or another video, the wine tasting, I think I am speaking for both of us, is worth every penny.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It was, however, I want to say this. We enjoyed it more last time.
Yeah, I
not in a bad way.
That.
Yeah, we enjoyed it more last time. And now, with me saying that, I want Sarah to explain maybe why we enjoyed it more last time. Although the wine this time, 2 of the wines especially, were delicious. Mm-hmm. We're recording this about an hour later. Because,
we got some water. We took a chill break.
Yeah, we took a chill break because 6 glasses or even whatever, how many glasses?
Yeah,
wine,
we got 6 tastings.
It goes up here. So
it's a lot at 11 in the morning.
And with that, yeah, and it was 11 a.m.
Yeah.
So with that, Sarah, take it away.
Yeah, so the wine tasting, so there's a lot of adults-only beverage seminars throughout the cruise. You can book them. They do have a nominal charge per person. The wine tasting, I think, is really affordable and a great gateway because most people do like wine, or at least are interested in trying some different wines. It was $25 a person, and you get 6 pourings, 3 red, 3 white, and it was great because the sommelier from Palo, who helped us last night with the wine we got from Palo. Brandon's ready for a nap.
I'm sorry.
He led today's seminar, and so we learned a lot of information. I would say he was really informative. Like, we learned a lot about even like the terrain from a different country, why they use a certain kind, why it's easier to grow a certain kind of grape, and all that kind of stuff. But on our last cruise, I think our sommelier who led the session was a little bit more
Personable,
exuberant.
personable,
Maybe?
yeah,
Personable, yeah.
But
he was still great.
Yeah,
he was still really good, and I'll include some clips.
Yeah, we were comparing and contrasting. Pretend you're in middle school. Compare and contrast. But yeah, no, he was excellent. I don't want anyone to think that we were just comparing the two. To be honest with you, he was probably more, in terms of strict information, data, more informative than our cast member than she was on the last cruise. However, she was more personable and talkative, and it's hard to explain. If we could combine the two, it would have been awesome.
Yeah, perfect, and I think it also depends on the group you're with too, because if people have wine knowledge, or they're more interactive because they do ask you to share your thoughts on the wine tasting, that helps too. We did have a slightly smaller group than we did on our last sailing, so I think there were 6 of us, 6 parties in Keys, which is where it was held, and then the last sailing I think we had 8, so it was just a little bit more. Plus, we were in pink in our last cruise on the Dream, and we were all a little bit closer together. This was much more spread out.
And really quick, if you haven't gone to our last cruise videos, Pink is a wine bar.
Oh yeah, Pink is a champagne bar.
Loosely based off Dumbo, the best Disney animated film, and the best of the live action remakes of the Disney animated films is in fact Dumbo, directed by Tim Burton. There is no better. If you think there's a better live action adaptation from a classic Disney film than Dumbo, leave a comment. But Sarah, continue.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm serious.
So it's really informative. I would encourage you, if you want to do like a wine tasting or a bourbon tasting, they're just really interesting.
Guess who wants to do a bourbon tasting?
Brandon, maybe next cruise.
Next cruise.
But it's fun to get to try different things. Also, we took photos of the different wines because we did a blind tasting, and so that means we don't know what the brand is, like what the brand of the wine is, and then also what kind of wine it is. We get to kind of learn and figure out what they are. So we got to take photos afterwards of the different wines. Our 2 favorite was a Riesling, which we had in our wine tasting on the last cruise as well, and then also the Silverado winery. We had a Cabernet Sauvignon, and that was our second favorite, a red, and that is also owned by the Disney family. So it was founded by Ron Miller and his wife, who was Walt Disney's daughter, and then Lillian Disney, which is really neat. So kind of a cool Disney connection.
The only thing, this is fair to say, and Disney, if you're watching this, listen to us, that was slightly better about the last one, and at the last wine tasting aboard the Disney Dream and the champagne tasting we did, guess what else was on your...
Oh, I know what you're going to say. Water.
Yeah, guess what else was on your table with all the wine? They had water. Guess what was not on the table this time? Water.
Actually, you know what wasn't also on our table this time, which I was kind of sad about, but I'm glad we got the last
I know you're going to say that.
We didn't get our stem to stern wine tasting pin. We got a collectible pin last time, and which we don't have it this time. So
that could be who knows.
That's not a make or break though.
The water though, that would have been nice to have, because it was excuse me. It was 6 glasses of wine, no water, nothing. Now they do allow you to take your time. You're not being rushed.
Brandon said 6 glasses. They're not 6 full glasses. They're like a couple ounce pours within each glass. So you have a decent amount of tasting. So it's still a decent amount of wine. And you do drink them.
I'm crushing your head. Leave a comment if you remember the kids in the hall. I'm crushing your head.
Chicken lady.
Remember Cabbage Head?
Oh my gosh.
Anyway.
So I think it's well worth it. If you are interested in it, we'll share some highlights here.
Yeah.
And it's definitely one we're going to do again. And maybe next time we'll do bourbon tasting. We've done the champagne tasting, also a really good one. Now Brandon wants to
Not now. No, next time. Next cruise.
We'll see what happens on the Wish when we're there in September.
Yeah, there's no reason to say this now. Yeah, as of now, we have the Wish planned for September. Who knows? Anything can change for anything, but as of now, we're excited. But that's a whole other video. We'll talk about that.
So, wine tasting, great. I think we'll wrap it up here. We're maybe gonna head over to lunch at Rapunzel's.
Yeah, it's still early.
We'll see if we decide to do that, or we're also contemplating possibly shawarma. We'll see how that goes.
Listen, everyone.
We'll see what we do.
Your friend Brandon here. I've never heard of shawarma before Avengers, which is probably 99% of people. And then all of a sudden, shawarma became popular out of nowhere just because Robert Downey Jr. brought it up in Marvel's The Avengers. However, it looks good. So we'll see. We may not be getting it, but we are going to lunch. And where's our lunch at?
Rapunzel's.
Did you just say that?
Yeah.
Sorry. Listen, everyone.
We might still have some wine.
I might still have some wine. Anyway, but no, the wine tasting was excellent. But after we've done 2 of them, you are going to compare and contrast. And
we'll talk about it more in our debrief. We'll talk about it more in the debrief.
But video. As of now, after 2 wine tastings, if you only go this far, and for some reason stop the video right here, don't do that. But if you do, we highly recommend wine tasting aboard the Disney Cruise Line. Amazing. So, we ready to go get some lunch?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go get some much needed food in this belly. All right, so as we said, we are at lunch at Rapunzel's Royal Table. And first of all, before we even go into mine at all, I'm so jealous of Sarah's chicken tendies.
Oh, no. Chicken tendies are the best. I'm sorry, Brandon.
I used to eat the heck out of Disney chicken tendies.
Especially the gluten-free ones.
Yeah, the gluten-free ones. Again, I'm not gluten-free, everyone. But I was introduced to them by Sarah after we, met. And they're so good. But then I came down with my allergies a couple of years ago, and we swore off them. Or I did. So I got today actually something different than I've ever gotten. I got an Impossible Burger. Now, I am not, as everyone knows who watches this, a vegetarian, vegan, but I have fallen in love with the Impossible Burgers. And if you've not had an Impossible Burger, I would highly recommend trying. Well, let's try it.
Yeah, dig in. And the Impossible Burger is also gluten-free. Brandon did get regular cheddar, but they have a plant-based, vegan, and dairy-free cheddar here. So if you want that, and we think you found a gluten-free bun too. I was looking at his bun. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's a gluten-free bun.
So I fell in love with the Impossible Burger at the most recent, is it Epcot Food and Wine?
You've had them in a couple of the Food and Wine festivals.
Again, I have always been one of those people that thought that meat should taste like meat. And guess what this tastes like? Meat. So, no. Impossible Burgers are awesome. So I would normally get a hamburger today, and I didn't. I said, let me get an Impossible Burger and some French fries, which normal Disney French fries, nothing to write home about, but really good because they're Disney.
So a win on the Impossible?
It's a win on the Impossible Burger, win on the fries, but I am exceptionally... I'm just staring at Sarah's chicken tendies.
Oh, look away, Brandon. Away.
Best thing ever. I got some chicken tenders and some vegetables and some fries and some barbecue sauce. I know this sounds crazy on barbecue sauce.
Oh, that's what you said. I'm sorry.
I just wanted something fun like chicken tenders, and I love that they have sort of gluten-free and allergy tenders here on the cruise ship.
And I'm jealous.
And they're so good.
Forks up, forks up, forks up.
Super tasty. I'm so excited. Fries. Thank you. It's a winner. So we got dessert. I was going to get an almond cake, but they are having some supply issues. It was actually marked gluten-free on the menu, but apparently they can't make it right now because of some supplies. So I ended up with the Namaste, the gluten-free, the allergy-friendly cake. I had this the other night. It is very good and solid with some chocolate syrup. So just a quick bite. Oh, same cake we have.
Okay. And I just got a for dessert sundae.
Just a sundae.
It was called something. I can't think of it.
I don't remember, but I think they had to modify it because of the candy that was in it.
But looks really good. And let's take a quick messy bite. Oops. Did you notice this?
There's no more music. Oh,
no,
the lights came on.
All the lights came on. We're being kicked out, everyone.
We're closing this place.
We're closing this place down. It's an ice cream sundae. It's delicious. It's ice cream, whipped cream, and chocolate sauce. What more do you want?
Well, we went to O'Gill's
Second time.
for the second time because we knew they had popcorn. So we decided to go early before some of the football games started and got some popcorn. We also, we're going to get drinks, but in all honesty,
No one ever came up to see if we wanted anything.
yeah, and they were busy. So many people wanted popcorn, so we skipped it. It's not Disney popcorn.
Oh, it's not.
It's like regular movie theater popcorn.
Popcorn is available on board the cruise, at least on the Magic, at O'Gill's Pub.
Yeah, when it's $4 a person.
$4. Yeah, we thought they didn't have popcorn at all because usually you can get it during the movie.
Brandon, what's the word?
Well, popcorn's really good.
It's not Disney popcorn.
But it's still
It's still delicious though.
We both ordered a gin and tonic. No whiskey for me tonight. Just a gin and tonic. And maybe we'll get footage later. But waves have been rough all day. Not too bad. They're not bouncing, but they're big waves. And looking through the porthole now, that we are either going into a storm. It's getting dark. And it shouldn't be getting dark yet.
No, it's like 4:30 right now.
Yeah, and we are either
Oh, it's cloudy.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're either going around a big rainstorm.
Oh.
Yeah.
We're moving.
Right as I say we're not moving a lot, it starts.
We might have rough seas tonight.
Yep. But you know who could handle this? Russell Crowe, the Master and Commander, the Far Side of the World.
Oh no.
That should have been a series of movies, everyone, but it wasn't. It's a shame.
I feel like we're running through every single gin on the gin cart that they have here at the Promenade Lounge. So we ended up getting one that has gunpowder is the brand, the name of the gin, and then some fruit in it. That's refreshing. I really like this one a lot. And then the
We
other
have tried
one,
it already.
yeah, that Brandon has a brand called Au Pair, and it's more herby. He's got some rosemary in it, some lemon, and that's kind of a nice classic, kind of the juniper berry gin. So these are very good. And then also we saw Gluten, who is a cast member here at Promenade Lounge. He's been helping us with the gin and tonic cart, and we'd already ordered these before he got here, and he let us know. He's like, come back, I'm making you a special drink tonight. So
we'll see how that
he
goes.
is experimenting with some different kinds of gin drinks, and he's gonna make us something fun. So we're gonna probably have an early drink before dinner.
Oh Lord.
Brandon's like, how many drinks are we having? Oh my gosh. But I guess we're wrapping out the cruise with some nice drinks and getting to get something special from a cast member who's been awesome the entire cruise.
Phenomenal. All right, so really quickly, we're heading out of our stateroom, but we say this in most of the videos. If you look at the floors, the stars are pointed towards the bow of the ship, the floor of the ship, and the bottom of them is towards the aft. So if you ever lost and you were trying to get to the front of the ship, look at the stars. Forward is the front, the two bottom is to the back. All right, Sarah, where are we back at?
I feel like deja vu. We're back at Promenade
I'll
Lounge.
pan over.
Clinton's over there making a fun gin drink for me.
Yeah.
And Brandon's getting whiskey. And
This is it.
no more. We're done.
Yeah, what you're seeing right now, everyone, is the last alcohol, the last purchase, the last everything of the cruise. Except we have dinner, but that's included.
Yeah.
So this is it.
One tap out, our final cheers to an amazing cruise.
Yeah, so debrief later, but we're going to sit here and enjoy it. Sarah's getting gin and tonic. I'm just getting some whiskey, same as last night if you saw our video last night. But yeah, just chilling for an hour before dinner.
Yeah. All right, so we are here in Animator's Palate. You probably saw some video where we were drawing our little drawings because they're going to do a little show. We've gotten our bread service where we already talked to our pre-order for food, but we are both digging this Animator's Palate.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
just
so good.
We've already got some shots panning around,
so good.
but just look in the footage right here that everyone can see above Sarah. This is already, in terms of decor and theming, beyond superior to the Disney Dream cruise ship.
Yeah, and I'm really excited to see our little show. I made a little stick figure version myself with some Mickey ears, and Brandon
Just made a thing.
made a frazzled little
Thing.
tired.
Maybe how I'm feeling right now. I don't know. But no. Who knows how the food's going to be? We're not judging that right now, but theming wise is awesome. We'll talk about our favorite stuff on board the ship. Spoiler alert, I still think Rapunzel's Rapunzel's is the best theming here, but this is, we said it in our last video, we are not big fans of Animator's Palette on board the Disney Dream and probably is it Fantasy? Yeah. We've never been on there, but it's the same thing. This is tremendously superior to that. So anyway, we're here and we're waiting for our food.
Alright, so we are getting one of our appetizers, and I got
one of your favorites.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites. So this is Marsh gluten free. It's a salmon tartare. It does, of course, have dairy in it, so not going to be a great dairy free option. But if you are gluten free and you like seafood, I was dubious the first time I had this.
She was.
It is super delicious. Get a little bit of everything in here. It's very refreshing.
Still just as good. It's one of your favorites.
Really simple. Again, fresh flavors, good quality seafood, and I'm gonna enjoy it.
Okay.
Brandon, what happened here?
Okay, so our service team, Ricky and Kamang were awesome enough to go get me the fried brie first. Oh, Sarah's looking at that. Yeah. The fried brie from Lumiere's, I'm sorry. But something I've never tried, everyone knows it's delicious. I'm going to love it. So we're going to leave that here and I'll just eat that off camera. But this, what is this, Sarah?
The pasta, truffle pasta per set.
Yeah.
It's like cheese-filled pasta with truffle?
Never had it. We were watching actually another, a couple that did a cruise vlog. I forget the channel, I'm sorry. But saw this, I'm like, I need this. So, ready?
Let's do it. Yeah, I'm really curious to see what he thinks because everyone always raves about this and he's just never gotten them before.
That is really good.
Would you get it again?
Yes.
What's it taste like? Cheesy pasta? Truffle pasta? You love truffle.
Truffle and noodles.
Okay, so it sounds like a winning combination.
I'll eat it all. I probably actually didn't need the fried brie. I'm going to eat it, don't worry. But
Capping out the cruise with lots of good stuff.
Knocking out this. Everyone going forward, I will be getting this on the cruises. This is awesome.
Wow! Now that's what I call a colorful entrance.
So our entrees came, and I'm trying something new tonight, or this cruise. This is the pork chop, breaded pork chop, with some gross stuff here, risotto, and some asparagus. But try a quick bite. That's very good.
Is it good? You've been really...
It's very juicy.
Brandon has been a little tired of steak because, as you all know, he has allergies, and a lot of them are related to things like fish and shellfish. So this is a nice change of pace.
Nice change of pace. Really good, and I'm glad I tried it. I'm going to eat all of it.
Like Brandon, I'm trying something different. So instead of getting the chicken here at Animator's Palate, which is marked gluten-free, I ended up getting the chicken from Rapunzel since we were only at Rapunzel's one night. Also marked gluten-free. I'm going to give this a whirl. Mmm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Chicken's actually really nice. It's not super dry.
What?
I like the sauce.
So what do you got down here again? So you got the
roasted chicken, some potatoes, some nice sauce. I'm gonna try. This is a baby turnip. Let's give it a whirl.
So it's good.
Yeah, it's better than the one that's here at Animator's Palate.
Good, good.
So we'll definitely enjoy this, and I'm glad this again something different. So nice way to cap out the cruise, and very tasty.
And we are loving what they're showing on the walls.
So good.
Yep. They're showing like vintage Disney, vintage and new stuff.
Yeah. Really cool.
And the artwork from it. So maybe we'll put some footage in here.
Yeah, it's really cool. I can't wait to see
Our drawings.
all the different things.
And our drawings.
Aw,
Thank you.
We're gonna turn around so we can
Thank you.
nice picture.
Yes.
It's totally safe to eat.
Okay.
Oh,
We saw that the other day with the some other family. Thank you. He's phenomenal. Thank you. Oh, yay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, so you may have seen some footage just now. Really quick, my birthday was a few weeks ago, and Sarah's birthday is in a couple weeks. So they brought out an awesome little birthday treat. Oh, okay. Try it really quick, Sarah.
Stand by.
All right.
It's good. Stand by.
We got a big surprise coming up soon.
All right, so our server, Ricky, just confirmed with the chef this is also nut-free. So...
And dairy-free. And yeah.
Okay. It tastes similar, like Sarah said, I believe, what we had in the room. If you saw our day one video. Yeah. For a nice little surprise, absolutely. Really quick while Sarah's got me on film.
Yeah, and Brandon's got
Do we
his
film anymore?
chocolate sundae.
I got my chocolate sundae. Let's just have a quick bite.
Yeah, and we thought we had a false alarm. We thought there was going to be our show.
Yeah.
See our animation. So that's why we did a quick cut.
It's vanilla ice cream, everyone. But it looks great.
Like I said, I can concur. This is really great.
Yeah.
Safe for us. Looks
Okay.
like very allergy friendly. How was
Really
your
good.
sundae?
Really good. Nice way to... That's pretty much it for the cruise, everyone. And for that, it's good. Nice way to go out. Nice birthday cake. Nice sundae. Artist point. Animator's Palate here. Tremendously. We like it. We'll do a wrap-up later, but we really like it.
Okay, so as we said, the allergy-friendly cake that we got, tastes very similar to the cupcakes we got
Okay.
in the room, with a different frosting. And I got the crunchy walnut cake. This does have dairy, but it is a gluten-free one. And I've gotten this quite a few times. It's really rich. I love the walnut crust on it. Just a super refreshing. If you like chocolate, this is a nice one to get. Still just as good.
Yeah.
The walnuts on the bottom really make it. Otherwise, it's just like a chocolate mousse. But this is great. Desserts, so many desserts.
All over the place. Dessert. Oh, dessert. We've done it. We've come to the end of day 4. Very quickly right now, I want to say this. There will be one more video. I don't know what Sarah's going to call it.
I don't want to go.
Neither do I. But there will be a morning 5.
Yeah, probably.
We did it last
do
time.
just a quick.
It'll be, I think our last video we did for our last cruise is maybe 10 minutes. Very quick. Just get up, went to breakfast, went to the car, and that was it. So I just want everyone to say, yes, this is our final day. We're debriefing for the final time right now. But there'll be one more video.
Teeny
Tiny video. And that, Sarah, let's talk about the day.
I don't want to go.
We don't want to go. Leave a comment if you agree with what I'm about to say, what we say. The very last day of a cruise, 3-day, 4-day, 5-day, a week, 2 weeks, it doesn't matter. You're torn. You are excited to, get it over with sounds terrible. You're excited to go home, sleep in your own bed, and use your own shower, see your pets, your family, whatever it is you got. But you don't want to leave.
No,
you do not want to leave. You don't want to leave at all. I think we've said this before. It seems like around day 3 or day 4 is when you officially get used to everything. I mean, if everyone in the world, including us, could take a 7+ day cruise, we would all the time. We just, So, what I said a minute ago, I said, in saying that, Sarah, go ahead, then I started talking. So, let me just move forward. Hold on.
Well, we've been on the cruise. It's been a great cruise. As Brandon said, you get used to it, and then it's both bittersweet and happy and sad all at the same time that you are leaving your cruise. You're heading home. I'm going to be honest. This bed is not the greatest in my opinion, so I will be very excited to be sleeping in a bed at home. Yeah, that we're used to.
Like we said, we will do a wrap-up video of all of this, and we also want to do a really in-depth for us video about maybe this cruise ship, the Magic but compared to the Dream. What we've noticed, some of the stuff on this ship better, some a little worse. Like Sarah said, just briefly, the bed is older. It's older. The couch. Maybe we could take video or something. You may have heard it before, but whenever we sat on the couch, literally you could hear the springs go, and you sunk in like at least that much. It was like, we won't draw on that now. We'll talk about that in another video. Other than those two things, the stateroom's amazing. No issues with anything. But yeah, so some of the stuff is a little, not dated, just maybe you need a new couch and a new bed in the room. But why are we being negative? No, this has been an amazing cruise. So today, what do we do?
Today we chillaxed. We did a lot of just kind of taking it easy, enjoying things. We got to catch up with a lot of our favorite cast members that we either met or we knew from before the cruise, just kind of chatting with them. We had intentions of doing things like go to the movie theater, but we ended up not doing that. So that's a nice thing about a wrap-up day. You kind of do whatever you want. It did get a little stormy because we're having a little...
cool.
Yeah, so it is, I would say since like about 4 o'clock, it has been pretty gloomy,
Yeah.
and the ship has been a little more rocky.
And Sarah had asked if I got any footage of it. I did, just a little bit, maybe 10 seconds. When she's putting these videos together, she'll see that, and whatever you see in that video, it's, again, very big white caps and waves. That's still happening right now as we're talking. We can go out on our veranda.
I feel like everything's kind of...
Yet we're used to it by this point. It's weird. So
yeah, we're not seasick.
We're not seasick anymore.
Day two.
Yeah, you do get used to it. So yeah, that was interesting. Some stormy weather. It was really neat to look out the portholes, and you could see like ocean and sky, and the sky started getting darker and darker, and then the ocean and sky just merged into one color. It was kind of cool. Again, you know, as a man of the sea.
Oh boy.
So,
but it's been a great day. Just quickly, not Palo. I wanted to be at Palo again.
Why weren't we at Palo, everyone?
Why were we not at Palo? Animator's Palate. So just quickly wrapping that up, because I wanted to kind of give maybe an overall. We don't really do ratings, but I feel like we're kind of doing that a little bit on this cruise.
Yeah, we are.
But the theme and maybe overall experience of this Animator's Palate, which again, we're not as big of a fan on the Dream.
We're not a fan at all, everyone.
Okay, well, for me, I'm gonna say a solid 9 on this experience.
Yeah, this thing. Listen,
I love the animation show.
I don't think once in all of these days worth of videos, I have sat forward. Everyone. Animator's Palette on board the Dream, and we have not been on the Fantasy, but we are certain the Fantasy because it's the exact same experience. Why do they even call it Animator's Palette? It should just be called Turtle Talk with Crush. We don't like it. We said that in the last video.
Not really.
And I'm talking about the food. The theming's just, it's bizarre. It makes no dang sense.
It's not our jam.
You know, and Disney knows that. I'm sure the Imagineers are aware of that, and they've got to be. It's ridiculous. However, I say that to say this: this Animator's Palette on the Magic, and probably the Wonder too, because it's the same thing. Huge two Siskel and Ebert thumbs up. From the entryway all the way inside to the show to the color changes. Listen, we saw videos and photos before we ever did this cruise, and I'm sure you guys have as well. It doesn't do it justice of actually being there.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
Pretty amazing.
It's pretty amazing. We got to draw our little characters and everything, and they get animated. I'm sure that footage has been inserted at this point. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah,
thoroughly enjoyed it.
Food. I'm still gonna give Food Animator's Palette a 5. Not great.
Between a 4 and a 6, so a 5. You know, 4, 5, 6 is what
not
it
great.
is. It's not. Whatever.
My entree came from Rapunzel's, and it was excellent.
That's interesting to say. We should say that because it happened. You can get food from other restaurants. Correct?
We'll do. I think I'm gonna do we should do a special diets video where we kind of talk about the experiences, how you can order things from different places. So maybe we'll do kind of a dining review of that. But yeah, you got the fried brie today from Lumiere's, and then I got the chicken from Rapunzel. Yep. So yeah, we still don't really love the menu.
No, the best thing on that menu is that new thing I got.
Oh, the pasta.
That Sarah's right. The food's about a 5, a 4 to a 6. So let's go with a 5. However, that pasta is about a 7.5. Pasta was really good.
Yeah.
Really good. But the real reason you go there on this ship, the theming is awesome. It actually makes sense. You call it Animator's Palette and it makes sense. Versus, let's go to Animator's Palette on board the bigger ships. You walk in and it's like you're at Epcot with Turtle Talk with Crush. It makes... I'm going to stop.
Let's wrap up.
It just makes no sense.
On a good...
No. This has been amazing. Listen, this is day 4. We are tired. We want to go to bed.
We just filled out our survey.
Oh, let's talk about that.
I don't know where it went.
It's over there. We're not going to get up, but
we filled out our little survey, our comment card. They always want you to do that, so we filled that
out. And always
out.
be honest with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just please fill it out. Give shout outs where shout outs are due, right?
Yeah.
Because at the end of it, they give you a section. But yeah. So, we went to the bar again.
Oh yeah,
the lounge,
which we showed in here.
Yes.
We went back to Promenade.
And that was good.
Yeah. I think we'll do a wrap up and kind of talk about our favorite places, but we definitely love Promenade Lounge a lot on this ship. We got a chance to really get to know the cast members there, so that was really awesome. But yeah, it's been a great chill last day of the cruise. I'm, like Brandon said, excited to be back home, but also sad to be leaving the Magic. I think this has really prompted us to want to come back again on the Magic, whether it's a European cruise or another one here out of Miami, or if it starts going out of Fort Lauderdale. Marvel Day at Sea, really quickly.
Oh, maybe you could insert the one photo or something.
We got a little, well, Brandon did, I missed it.
Yeah, I didn't get to meet the characters. The cruise right before this cruise was a Marvel Day at Sea. And starting tomorrow when we get off the ship, they start a Marvel Day at Sea. So for these 4 days we've been on this ship, it's not Marvel Day at Sea, but they still have some stuff set up. And today, again, I was on a floor above looking down, so I did not get to go down and meet the characters. But Spider-Man and Captain Marvel were out there, which was really, really cool. So,
that's cool.
Yeah, so maybe there were other characters, which would have been great. So yeah, to see Spider-Man from one of the best Marvel MCU films, No Way Home, and Captain Marvel from probably one of the worst ones, it was cool to see.
Oh no.
No, it was cool to see them together. I would have, had I been down on that level, even though Sarah was not around at the time, I would have met him. It's awesome. So I'm happy for everyone that got to see him. Yeah. Maybe they were practicing or they had him on board or something. Yeah, awesome stuff. So Spider-Man and Captain Marvel were on this ship protecting us, and I felt safer because of it.
Yes. All right, well, we're going to go to bed. And tomorrow you'll see, like Brandon said, just kind of a really quick video of us debarking, doing some breakfast, and then that'll be kind of that. We'll do lots of wrap-up videos, especially, we were supposed to do one in August after August cruise, and we failed, and I'm sorry. So maybe this time we can kind of talk about pros and cons, what's changed, what's stayed the same, things to know about, especially if you're going to cruise in 2022.
Very disappointed in us that we never did that wrap-up video.
I'm disappointed in me too.
Life comes at you hard sometimes.
So we'll do that, and then of course if you have questions, put them here in the comments, let us know, shout us out on social media. We're happy to answer any of those. And then as of right now, our next cruise will be in September on the Wish.
The Wish, the newest ship. Should we talk about the design of it so far?
Oh no, we don't have enough time.
We don't have enough time, but no, we're excited. So yeah, who knows what's going to happen between now and September? The world's changing every 5 minutes, it seems like. But as of now, we are extremely excited to be aboard the Wish coming up, which is, again, if you maybe you know, maybe you don't know, but it's Disney's newest cruise ship, which is coming online next month officially.
In June. But a lot of the cast members are starting to go over to Germany and getting ready. Yeah.
Oh, really quick too. It was great to get to meet some of the other guests on board who are first-time cruisers.
Yeah, so many first-time cruisers.
A lot of first-time cruisers. Awesome. Yeah, we were talking to them, not making friends, but talking to them for 5 to 15 minutes, answering some of their questions and everything. It's been really great that there are a lot of new cruisers that seem to be having a great time. So that's awesome. I love seeing it because that was me not too long ago.
Yeah, so it's very fun. So we are gonna head to bed. We know it's getting a little bit long. Again,
it always does.
Hope you enjoyed following along on our 4 days of the cruise. We love sharing it with you. We love sharing cruise vlogs. We love Disney Cruise Line.
Yeah, very much.
And let us know any questions you have, and stay tuned for the debarkation video.
Yeah, any comments on any video. If you're watching any of these 4 or 5 days, I want to know that, just leave a comment. We'll get to it. But thank you to all the patrons on Patreon. Every single one of you is awesome. And you know who else is awesome? Everyone that subscribes, likes, thumbs up. But no, leave a comment. And yeah, we hope you've enjoyed this and got some information, or even if you didn't get enjoyment, just get some enjoyment out of it. But with that, we're going to go to bed, and you will see one more video a day, 4.5 or something like that. So with that,
we will see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.